The old Turnpike, I hear, is fucking wicked. Mm-hmm. For ghosty stuff. Not that I think ghosts are real, but like I still like being spooked.
Ghosts are definitely real.
Ghosts are definitely not real. Heather.
Oh, yes, they are.
No. Aliens are real.
Just
Ghosts
wait.
are
You'll
not.
wake up in the middle of the night. Your mom will be standing at the foot of your bed.
Fine, go make me a grilled cheese, bitch. So, whose ear is that? Oh, that's not an ear. That's just the outside. That thing's cool.
It was really interesting to try. We took alcohol to it so that, get between ears.
Why did you get it?
Why not?
Because I wanted to clean my ear out, but my ears are...
Windy.
I don't clean my ears.
I know, we mentioned that. I would like to see
You should look
inside
inside
there.
your ear. I did clean it with alcohol.
You could do a really
Dude.
shallow colonoscopy with that.
Dude, stick it in someone's dick hole.
Oh.
Let's see what's going on in there. Whoa, that's trippy.
Dude, it's inverted too, so it's
It's invert.
yeah.
That's
So when
not
you're doing it, no,
down,
seriously,
it's
put it
down.
in your ear. It'll
What are
go.
you doing? That's my seat.
I want to see.
Oh, it's weird. Everything's backwards.
I told you it was inverted.
Ah,
Okay.
You're like, no, it's not. Turn.
turning.
Just be very careful.
Turning.
So you just like twist it. That way you can see the other side.
Twist it.
There you go. That way you can get. Oh, dude, you gotta peel it. You gotta peel it out.
Peel what? How do I peel it? I
You just
can't
grab
even-
it and you, you scrape it.
Very carefully.
Yep, just scrape that shit.
I can't see again.
We need a paper towel.
Dude, this is so fucking hard to do.
I know.
It is.
You figured it out after like a minute or so of doing it.
Oh.
Dude, there's so much on there. Get him a paper towel. Stat. Oh, dude, no way.
Edward's just gonna throw up. There's not even that much.
I know. It looks huge though.
It's like a tiny little dot, and it looked like a whole ass. Look how big it looks on that.
It does look huge.
There you go, Cal.
Thanks, Dad. Back in, baby.
Oh god.
Oh yeah, you definitely get used to it after a second.
Yeah.
I don't.
I got like dizzy doing it at first, but then I was like, oh, I'm good now.
Hey, light, can you shut? Whoa, that's my eardrum. I feel that.
Yeah.
I guess it's not that dirty in there. Oh wait, hold up.
You just got a bunch of dark earwax.
That might not be your eardrum.
Yeah.
There's supposed to be a sensor on it to tell you where your eardrum is,
Holy
but
shit.
Oh, dude, it's so gross. Well, let's switch ears up. I don't know if I can do this left-handed. Holy fuck.
yeah, it's hard.
Left-handed is how I started it, so it was much easier going to my right.
Damn, I got so much hair in there.
I know, dude. I have so much hair too.
There's your eardrum.
Kinda.
Hi, buddy. How's it going?
At least it's healthy in there.
Yeah, it doesn't look that
That's
bad.
Great.
It's a nice eardrum.
Hi, Jasper. We should look inside
Oh,
your
oh,
ear.
oh, oh.
Yes.
Oh,
So satisfying.
yeah, baby. That's cool. I have to buy one. Gross, but cool.
I was surprised at how clean mine were.
I did that too.
Where in the fuck am I?
I don't know.
Oh, there we go. Oh, it's so dark.
So many hairs.
See, that was my.
How uncomfortable is this?
Very. Ugh, my eyes are watering.
Nothing in the nose feels.
Alcohol.
Ugh.
It's strange to know what's in there. You're like, that's
The
what it
ear
looks
was significantly more comfortable. It was kind of like, nose. I was like, you should get one of them ones like the long bendy boys. Stick it up our butts.
like. We don't have to like go on a cleanse.
Hello, welcome back. I'm not going through the whole thing. We were just digging in my ear. That was pretty sick. Yeah. How much was that? Those are cheap, aren't they?
$6.
Yeah, like $6. That's
cool
Fucking
as shit.
buy one, dude.
Cigarettes.
Dude.
I got mine off Temu.
I don't trust Temu.
I spent like $100 on Temu.
I
the other
love
day.
Temu.
You got like 1,000 things.
Do not trust Temu at all.
She keeps sending me invites for it, and it's like offering
No,
me
I
20
mean-
free items. I'm like,
Well, when it came pre-installed on my phone, I was like, sketchy. I don't like that. Don't do that.
Why is so much shit pre-installed on phones?
I don't know. And then you update it, and it
games
fucking
are there, and you're like, why?
Yeah, I don't play fucking. The only mobile game I'm playing right now is the Fallout mobile game.
Oh, you should play the
Fallout
Warcraft
Shelter.
Rumble.
Yeah,
That one's actually pretty good.
it's not bad so far. Yeah,
You might.
I get tired of it like once I get pretty far.
yeah. That's kind of the way I feel like I am with most mobile games. Because I even what's the one?
Clash of Clans.
Yeah, Cock.
I'm playing that right now.
Like,
I'm
I played
super
it.
high level.
Yeah, I played it, and then I got to a certain point, and I was just like, "This is fucking gay."
See, I
I'm
was
like
going to
over level 200.
I was going to play again, but every time I reinstall it on my phone, it tries to start me from the beginning. Then I have to find my account and submit like
We
a
should
request
all
to get
start
it.
from the beginning.
No, I'm like at Town Hall 12, dude. That took me like 7
Years.
years.
Jesus.
Yeah, I can't do it. It just doesn't.
Because
work.
I just like you just refuse to pay for it.
You want to join a clan, bruh?
I like how we were all.
I think we were in
We're
the
talking
same
about
plan.
mobile games, and others like, "This is what's going on."
Dude, I just have to know. It's interesting.
It is. I heard there's like a genetic thing that like you can either have like super dark earwax like mine, all the way to like it's a genetic thing where you can have like flaky white earwax.
Mine's flaky and looks like dead skin.
Yeah.
Oh, that's technically.
But
what
sometimes
earwax
it
is.
turns like red.
Oh.
Move over that way a little bit.
Is that blood?
Probably.
Nice.
I notice it typically after like going to the field or something.
Oh. I've noticed sometimes when I pull my earplugs out of my ear at work, sometimes there will be some red on it, but I think I'm like pushing my earplugs too far in. I'm not gonna lie, I thought that was gonna be way grosser than it was for me because I'm always putting earplugs in.
You know, I was
And thought it was
kinda
just gonna
hoping.
pack.
I was hoping that you'd have like a big plug that we could pull out, like on
Well,
camera.
I read somewhere that you don't have to clean your ears; that they clean themselves, and I think that's a testament to that because
don't
I
believe
never
it.
I never clean my ears. The most I'll do is I'll let them fill up with water and then fucking
Oh,
let
that's
it
cleaning
drain
your
out.
ears.
Well, that's okay, cleaning your, but it's not like taking a Q-tip in there, which you're not supposed to do.
Wow.
I do that all the time because it feels good.
That's
It's
what I do.
It does, dude. It does feel when you get in there really deep and it feels like it's touching you behind your penis. And you don't have a dick. You don't know. Okay, so death row. Okay, we all know about death row. It's where inmates don't go to die anymore, right? They just kind
They
of
just
spend.
sit there and
just sit there
appeal
their
it and
whole
appeal
lives.
it and appeal it and appeal
But
it.
it used to be, you know, you had 5 choices and most. What is going on over here? Just dropping stuff. Okay, you have what? Electric chair, firing squad, death by hanging, lethal injection,
Firing squad. For me.
beheading.
Yeah.
Okay, those are the 5.
I feel like if I killed someone, the family should have the right to kill me if I'm convicted.
Yeah.
I agree.
Unless I do it on the job and it's justified.
But I heard about this thing called the euthanasia coaster. It's a roller coaster that takes you like 300 feet in the air and then drops you straight down into, I think it's like 8 or 9 loops or something like that progressively get smaller. They'll put you into G-lock and then you die. So you're just like,
saying that should be an option?
I think, okay, that's a fun way to die, right? Because you're like, it's not like getting strapped to a table like lethal injection where they're just like put you to sleep and then you don't know anymore and you never wake up. All right, they take you to the top of this thing and then you're like, ah! So it's supposed to kill you.
I feel like
Sounds
that'd be
horrible.
terrifying.
Yeah,
I
it
think
would.
we would be able to come up with more fun ways to do the death row executions.
Does it have to be fast?
No, but it has to be. It can't be like torturing them.
Oh.
Okay, I'm talking like the roller coaster. Like that's like
But it can be funny.
right. It can be funny. Like the coaster. Like I'm telling, it's like 2 minutes up or 2.5 minutes up to the top, and then within 30 seconds you're just dead. And I think that would be sweet. And I feel like we have. There is.
I feel like that'd
duty
be
to
a
come up with
great,
better
like-
alternatives.
Opportunity to escape, though.
What if you survived?
I guess
Like,
you go
what
it
if
again.
it didn't kill you and they're just like,
Again.
fucking send him around, baby. But that would be. I think there are cooler ways to do death row, you know, rather than fucking firing squad. Which the firing squad now is lame. They have like 5 dudes, and 4 of them have blanks, and 1 dude actually has a live round, so they don't know who killed him.
We can tell by the angle.
And by the sound, you know who's firing a live round and who's firing a blank.
Are they all supposed to aim for the head?
Yeah, they're all supposed to aim for the same spot, and then they all shoot at the same time. That way they don't know who did it.
Why don't they all just have bullets? That way they all...
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, turn them into hamburger for all I care.
Well, what I'm saying is, like, it would be then split amongst them.
Oh,
Like
okay. So, like, I only killed 1/5 of that guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah. So,
Be aiming for his head. Sorry.
So
I
which
think
one
that's
would,
where you're supposed to aim for. Because, like, you can shoot somebody in the chest a few times, and they could just sit there like...
which one would you choose?
Out of the 5? Beheading.
Lethal injection.
Firing squad.
That takes some balls to
Lethal
sit there.
injection.
I want beheading because I hear that, like, with the guillotine, your head gets chopped off, and as it's rolling, you're still, like, aware. So I want to, like, look at, as my head's rolling, and I look back at the guy that just cut my head off, and then I die.
What happens if the blade's dull and it doesn't? It,
It
just
just
breaks
bounces
your
off
neck.
your neck and just, punk.
It
Oh,
just
that
breaks
hurt.
your neck and you're just laying there like.
Just laying there alive, like,
That sucks.
I don't know. I think I would go for beheading.
What if in the firing squad if they missed and they just take off like part of yourself?
Worst firing squad ever.
I feel like a good way to death row someone.
Execute.
Yeah, to execute someone.
Make them fight to the death.
Well, I was like, can I just be liquefied? Like, just...
You can be.
Your corpse can be liquefied.
That's what I'm saying. Just put them in, like, a... something alive. Like, burn them alive, you know, or...
Ew.
Yeah, but, like, turn them into ashes alive or liquefy them alive.
Why? Why alive?
I feel like that would be very... It would deter a lot of people from doing a lot of things.
I
To know
say,
that that is an option.
you give a dude a house, right?
House.
He's got everything he needs to survive. And they said, fuck, he's even got entertainment. Give him a Switch or something, right? But the only food in it is like celery
Lima
that
beans.
literally doesn't give you anything.
Just
other than-
hydrates you?
Yeah, it just hydrates you. And that's the only food he has. And then he just slowly starves to death. But he's like playing Mario Kart while he's at it, you know?
So you're saying starve someone to death? I feel like that'd be awful. Because eventually you
I'd rather
just
starve to death
sleep.
than be burned alive.
Yeah.
It takes like 12 minutes to burn a corpse. You just be sitting in this 300-degree box like, for like 7 minutes until you die.
How hot do they make
It's a
a
couple hundred
cremation?
degrees.
Is it only a couple hundred? It's not like...
Well, they can't burn everything.
I thought
It's
they
like-
had to burn the bones. I thought you could burn the bones.
You have to
No,
remove
you-
a bunch of stuff before you put them in. Like, I'm pretty sure the bones will burn eventually, but like
Teeth
teeth can't burn
Yeah, they
teeth.
gotta grind them up, and then the bone remnants they grind those up too.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm pretty sure they just put you in, cook you real quick, take you out, scrape you off into like an urn, and then get rid of all the bones and teeth because I don't think they burn you long enough to do that. Costs $1,500 to get cremated.
I could do that.
Still
stuff
cheaper than...
Still cheaper than buying a coffin for
Yeah.
$20,000.
Why does it cost so much to die?
I don't know, but I want a coffin to like sleep in.
I don't know. I feel like
Like
I
if
would
the
have
lid
no
doesn't
knowledge
have
anyway.
to close. Like the lid could like be propped up, you know.
Is there like a religious reason that they cremate people? Is there like something that says that your spirit pass on or something? I'm curious.
Know how cremation started. Let me Google. The first cremation was done in Washington, Pennsylvania in 1876.
So it's a recent thing?
In 1876, so like
Vikings.
140 years ago. Well, the first cremation, I don't think that
I mean, it's technically cremation.
flaming arrows shot onto a boat counts.
No, that is how I want to go. That is cool. Just soak me in petroleum.
Fucking launch an arrow at me. That would be pretty sweet.
I
Actually.
know.
That's technically cremation.
The reason they did is because they thought decomposing bodies were contaminating the water supply.
That makes
I mean,
sense.
it would not make it smell or taste very good. I'm sure.
Oh, this is saying that the Greeks did it as early as 1000 BC because it was easier to transport ashes back than an entire corpse from an alien country.
That
So
makes sense.
rather than moving a whole body back, they're like, here's a bag, there's your husband. Makes sense too. Probably cheaper. Wouldn't need as much boat.
You've made me want to change my will.
to
I want a fucking Viking.
we're gonna build
like
that's the
funeral.
goal. From here until we're in our 70s when we're gonna die. Okay, we have to build a giant Viking longship that we're all buried, that we're all placed on and like preserved.
I wouldn't even
and then
care
the
if it was a
last
canoe.
surviving one pushes us out into a lake and it's like
That'd be sick.
that would be pretty cool. I like that.
I know.
Yeah, Edwards, what do you want cremated, buried? I want cremated.
I
don't wanna be
really
buried.
don't care.
I mean,
I guess cremated. I mean,
the only reason I care is because burial is so expensive, and like I don't want my family. To
I feel like
spend-
it'd be cheaper just to burn me on a Viking ship.
I want to be turned into
Probably.
soil.
Well, don't you have to be cremated first?
No, they have like pods.
Yeah, they put you in little pods and they put like different.
They can like they could turn you
So
into a
wait,
tree, for example.
So right, but I thought they
Oh.
cremated you and then put you in that
I
stuff.
want to
No,
be
they
a
have the
walnut
stuff
tree.
and they put you in a pod that decomposes you and turns you into soil, like basically.
Oh, like your whole body.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then they take I don't think the bones do. I think they have to actually take those out and crush them up and stuff, and then mix them in with the
I
soil.
would say put it back in because I know crushed up bones is like good fertilizer. Learned that from Minecraft.
Yeah. and then you can use it and plant flowers and trees.
Yeah. So I think I talked about this before, but where I work, we made a frame for the funeral home for a human liquefier. Yeah, so they can.
Oh, yeah, that's
yeah,
the
so
new
they
thing.
can
I've
dump
heard
you
about
into the water and you're drinkable. But I want to be liquefied, right? And then since I'm drinkable now, I want to be like put in a bunch of like energy drinks that are sold to my friends.
I want to be turned into a walnut tree so that people can eat my nuts after a while.
That's such a Tibbs thing to say. Eat my nuts. I don't know. I don't think about what's gonna happen to me after I die much.
I don't
really
either.
fucking care.
And I know how I want to go. I'm telling you, man. Just put it in the will.
I don't know if I'd want to be liquefied and turned into water
Dude, yeah.
because then
Before, like, rather than doing it after you're dead, and like you have a terminal illness and you want to die, so you go to Oregon where they do assisted suicide, and it's like, no, don't put me to sleep. Put me out to sea and light me on fire.
But
Pointless.
imagine it being turned into water, like liquid, to be dumped in water just to have to touch like go into other people's butt cracks and stuff when they go swimming. I'd rather be dirt.
You'd be dead. Like, if you're dirt,
Yeah,
you're
but I
just
don't
gonna
wanna
get
touch
shitted on by
somebody's
squirrels.
Butthole.
Eventually, you're gonna get recycled into some sort of food, anyways, and you're gonna go through somebody's entire digestive system. You're gonna touch the inside of their butthole.
Maybe I'll just be like dirt underneath of a giant tree.
How many people, like, how many human remains do you think we've eaten without even knowing?
Probably a lot.
Because, like, I know microplastics. They claim that you eat a credit card's worth of microplastics a week.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
That's safe.
How? They're micro. I don't fucking know. They're tiny. But,
I didn't know that.
yeah. So,
Ew.
yeah, with all the people, because, I mean, how many people have lived in total throughout history? Fucking a bunch. I don't know the number, but there's a lot. And they all mostly probably got buried or turned into ashes and eventually dumped somewhere. And everything recycles in the earth. So eventually you would have had to eaten somebody's penis. I mean, the same amount of water is on the earth now that there's always been. So, like, there's a very real chance we've drank the same water as, like, Genghis Khan.
We've drank dinosaur pee.
And dinosaur pee. I don't know. But okay, so we've decided the sixth way for execution is via Viking longship
Dude,
set
that
on
is
fire.
That'd be cool.
That would be fun. That'd be
Or like
sweet.
some sort of like battle royale.
Yeah, that'd be cool. And then like the one that wins gets to like leave.
Yeah. I mean, I've had that idea for pedophiles. I was like, put them all in like an arena, have them all fight to the death, and then
The next person
the
fights
one
the
that
next
survives,
pedophile.
they're
see
like,
him.
I won, and then you're like, shoot him in the head anyway.
You still get life in prison. I mean, just
That's true. You just get to go back to jail.
Yeah.
Well,
You
I
just
think-
get to live your whole life.
I think
now.
whoever wins has to fight the next person and the next person and the next
Oh,
person.
they just keep
They have to
getting
keep
recycled.
fighting.
Gladiator style.
Yeah, they have to keep fighting.
Oh,
Dude, you'd have
man.
If they want to
You'd
live.
have the most jacked pedophile of all time. Yeah, no, that's pretty sweet. I miss like the old way of Man, this is gonna sound so boomer of me, but like, fucking kill him, dude. Like, you know, I've said it before. If I kill somebody in your family, you should be fully allowed to come and kill me if you want. Like,
If you're convicted.
no.
It depends.
Fuck the police. I'm saying if I stroll up to some neighbor of mine's house, pop him in the head, his wife comes home, and she's like, I know that motherfucker did. And then she comes up to my house and pops me in the head, clean slate. Everything's good. You know?
Call it even.
Yeah.
If we had more cameras so we could prove that kind of shit, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, but then
That way it's like I know it was him. Like I watched him leave his front door, come in my front door, kill someone, and then leave.
I like
back
it.
into
I
his
like it
front door.
Wild West style. That's how I like it.
10 paces.
Yeah, or you just get into a bar fight and some dude just like
Pow.
pa 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 and just kills all of them and he's like, deuces, I'm fucking out. Just goes about his day, and then because like there was people in the Wild West that their whole job was to drag bodies off the street.
Who's the deputies probably?
Yeah, probably. Yeah, that would suck. I wouldn't want to be like a sheriff or sheriff's deputy in the Wild West. That would blow.
I feel like it's extremely prestigious.
You could just get a wagon and be like, bring out your dead, like they did in the plague.
Yeah, dude, the plague is so dope. I listened to a whole like
Is it dope?
I listened to like a whole 4-episode podcast about the plague. It was fucking sweet. It was like 5 hours of them talking about the fucking plague. It was wild. People were like just liquefying basically. Yeah.
Yeah, they would
And-
just throw them out on carts even if they were still slightly alive.
Yeah.
Because they were going to die anyways.
But it was transferred through rodents, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, but everybody back then hated cats. So they were like, fuck all the cats. And all the countries that liked cats, that kept cats around, were hit the least by the plague. Like
Yeah,
Egypt
'cause the
and
cats
shit.
ate the rats.
Yeah, because the cats ate the rats.
See, cats are awesome.
Yeah.
Why did people hate cats?
I don't know.
So that's what they get. That's what they get when they don't
Yeah,
like cats. You die.
fucking Europe pussies. Should have liked cats more.
Yeah, you would be alive still.
Yeah.
Well, probably not now, but
Because like dogs were running around, but dogs aren't fucking feasting on rats. They were like looking for deer and shit.
Meat.
Have you ever heard? Okay, how familiar are you with the Battle of Fallujah?
Not very well.
Not very. Okay, so it's like my favorite thing. I mean, not my favorite thing because like all sorts of people died and shit. Anyways, but there was a guy that was in Fallujah and he said that as they were like everybody was moving through the city, all the Americans, that they were killing so many people that because Iraq is just crawling with feral dogs. They would follow these dudes around and just eat all the dead people behind them when they killed them. He's like, and if we would stop, the dogs would stop. And then we keep going. Because they were like, that's where we get the food. These motherfuckers mowing down the people that live here. That's how we eat now. So they would just follow them around and eat the dead.
Dogs are very smart.
Yeah.
They adapt very quickly to things.
I thought that was cool. They were like, well, the hunters stopped. Let's chill. Okay, they're going. Yeah. I thought that was cool.
It is kind of cool.
It is kind of cool. But yeah,
They
apparently
even be loyal when they're like wild.
right? They were like, ooh, the gods.
What?
Do you think a dog
Oh God.
would taste different if it ate people?
Like its flavor?
Yeah, like if you ate a dog that ate people. So like the same thing with like
I mean, sharks taste different than like regular fish.
right,
So
and
I
like
guess
if
it
a
depends
cow
on diet.
if a cow eats grain instead of grass, they taste different. So like
Can cows eat grain?
yeah,
Okay. Should have known that, but
But humans
Well,
are meat too, so I don't know if it
right.
would.
So but
wait a second. Did I ever tell you about the time I had to wrangle a cow like my second week out of the academy? It was the most deputy shit I've ever done.
why are you
Ever.
wrangling cows?
It was in the road. It got out somehow.
Oh.
It
Was
in-
it
That happens
was
a
it
lot.
where it's
Is that, like,
you go
above?
toward
Oh, dude, they did call us about that. We did have to go out and look.
yeah, this dude,
But-
he like lives in this shitty green shack with no fucking running water. He showers at truck stops. But anyways, he has like all these cows and none of them are ever eating good and they're like drinking water that's been sitting on their own shit. So they're like all dying, right? So sometimes these cows are like fucking Shawshanking it out of here and they hop the fence and they're just chilling on the road. So one day I was coming home from work, it was like 2 a.m. and I was like flying because I'm like, I gotta poop. And I'm like flying. I see eyes. I'm like, oh, a deer. And I slow down, and I figured it would move, and then it was a cow, and it was just fucking.
They don't move.
Yeah, and I'm like honking my horn at it. It's just like, what the fuck you want, bro? Ain't going anywhere. I'm like, I gotta poop.
You should have just pushed it. With the
I thought
car.
about like shooting it.
No, we did have to go out there, but the way the law is written, it's like very.
Yeah.
It's so hard to actually prove it. It really is.
So are the cows
that's the
not,
problem.
like,
Everybody
really
we've
skinny?
called, they're like, technically, he has got fucking fields, even though they're all tore up, and
Yeah.
like he's got a water supply, so like we can't do anything about it. And then he had this blind cow that was like skin and bone, like ribs, and he chained it to a tree, and the chain was like this long. So it couldn't even like bend down to eat except for right around the bottom of this tree, which it ate up super fast. And my girlfriend's whole family's like, we're going to go steal this cow. I'm like, that cow is already going to die. Somebody just needs to go put it out of its misery, but they wouldn't let me go shoot it.
I would have tried to free it at least.
It's blind.
Cut the chain. Who cares? At least
They were
it can
trying to make
walk
me
around.
the humane officer. I was like, I will leave. Because the county's humane officer is like retiring, and it's in statute the sheriff's responsibility. So they were going to make me do it. And I was like, no. You will see me leave very fast.
I don't think I could.
I couldn't
handle that.
handle it. No way.
Our
But yeah,
county's dog warden sucks balls.
We have a dog warden?
Yeah, that dude can suck my ass. I fucking hate that guy.
What's his name?
I don't even know his name, but
I'm going to ask about him tomorrow.
yeah, literally, he fucking. Our dogs, I mean, they kind of pretty much stay on the farm, but occasionally they'll like go a little far. And somebody called and they were like, hey, because they didn't have collars on at the time, which they do now, but like, whatever. They always come
They
back.
try to fine you for not having a freaking dog license.
Yeah,
or
for not
something.
having a dog license. And I'm like, whatever.
I didn't even know that was a law
Yeah.
until like someone came in with a ticket, and I was like, I don't know what you do with this. I've never seen this before.
Go home, nerd. Don't pay this fine. But yeah, so he fucking showed up and was like, we're going to fine you until you get your dog's a dog license. And we're like, okay. And then like 3 weeks later, after we got them licensed and everything, he showed back up again. He's like, it's not in the system. We're going to take your dogs away. I'm like, I'll break your fucking kneecaps. You're not touching my dogs. And then eventually he's like, oh, it is in the system. I know, bitch. I
hate when people will act like they know what's going on, and then you get there, you're like, hey, here's why I'm here, and they're like, hey, I took care of it, and then they don't even check. They're like, I know you didn't take care of it. No, you check, double check, triple check, make sure that you're right before you're like accusing someone or trying to take their shit.
God, I'm so glad I'm not in law enforcement.
Well, I'm tired of people acting like fucking they know everything.
I
You know?
get to be
It's
so
stupid.
irresponsible at work. I don't do shit.
How irresponsible.
Jerked off there a couple times.
Cool.
Got paid for it.
Should I bleep that?
Nah.
Really?
Nah, I don't give a fuck if they know.
They probably know anyway. They're like, he's working.
I don't care.
He's not going to jail like everyone else.
Like, why is the
Listen,
toilet?
I show up and I work 90% of my day. If I take 5% of that to smoke cigarettes and 5% of that to touch myself, it's still better than the dudes that go every 10 minutes to go smoke weed out back. Yeah. People doing that. You ain't doing shit about it. So I'll jerk off. That's not illegal. Weed is.
Is there anything in the policy that says you can't jerk off at work?
No.
I doubt it.
Probably.
I doubt it.
There will be now after
I
today.
don't think so.
They're just gonna have you sign a new policy, and you're gonna be like, "Is this for me?"
I mean, there's all sorts of like policies that they make us sign, and then nobody listens, and then like supervision will catch you, and they're like, "Whatever, man. I don't care. Just do your job." Like, it's great. It's so good.
I'm like my own boss, so I do what I have to do, and then
I pretty
like,
much get
drive
left
around.
alone most of the time. Yeah, I don't really interact.
As long as
with
I do
people much.
everything, they don't really get too uptight about anything. It's actually really nice.
You know what I think is really nice? Okay, now that I don't work for the county, is like having a boss who not only will, but is able to like take care of you if you fall on hard times. Because like this one dude, he worked there and he was like, hey, I'm not going to be able to make it until I get a new car. Like my car died and I don't have a way to get to work right now. He was just an older guy. And he told the owner, and the owner was like, oh, fucking, here's a check for 11 grand. Go buy a new car. I was like,
Whoa.
what? That's sweet.
Hey, Battle Dwarf will be here at 5:30.
Battle
Nice.
Dwarf. Oh, that's 2.5 hours.
Yeah.
I still haven't heard.
What are we doing
from
for
my
supper?
sister.
What's wrong?
What are you doing for supper?
I was gonna do hot dogs.
Oh,
Do you know
Wieners
hot
and
dogs? What do you want?
buns.
What do you want for dinner?
What do you want for dinner, Heather?
I don't know.
Did you want something different?
Such a woman thing to say. What are we doing for dinner? What do you want? I don't know.
That's why I figured.
Well,
hot
I
dogs.
do.
I say I don't care because I
I'll eat a hot
legitimately
dog.
do not care.
I
eat
just am kind of hungry for hot
fucking
dogs.
anything.
I mean,
I'm
I
not picky either. My girlfriend is, so I'm like, yeah, you pick
Yeah.
I'm not.
because
Is
it's easier.
Mom's
for me.
making-
And like if we're
Carnitas.
going out to eat
that
somewhere,
what you want? Carnitas.
That's what Mom's making.
I wish I had another bag of carnitas. Those are amazing. They came like, yeah, pork tacos.
Yeah.
They came in a bag, and I put them in the crock pot for like 5 hours, and they were the best. Fucking
ooh, I bet they were so tender.
Oh, dude, they were so good.
I love crockpot food. I've been cooking a lot of shit in a crockpot recently.
Crock pot's pretty amazing.
Crockpots are sweet, dude. I love crockpots.
You just throw it in there and check on it every 30 minutes.
Yeah, and once it hits a certain temperature,
Eat it.
fucking eat it. And it's always juicy because you're letting it soak in its juices.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Fucking salt that bitch pre-salt. Okay, hold on. That reminded me. Chocolate milk. Did you see how many people in the comments were like, why is he drinking an energy drink and chocolate milk?
It's not like he's going.
Yeah, it wasn't like one after the other, fucking mouthful of C4 and then wash it down with chocolate milk. That would be
By the way, I
disgusting.
see you got rid of the Oreos.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
and they
dude,
were,
the Oreos. People
I don't
were
even know what
roast-
those were, but like I
People
wasn't gonna
were
throw them away.
roasting those fucking Oreos.
I don't know
so
what they
bad.
were.
they're
They,
like,
they
the
tasted
fuck
like
kind
Oreos.
of off-brand Oreos are those?
Where did we get those?
Your mom.
Oh yeah, my mother probably did
Sharp
give us those.
Shopper or something.
Yeah,
I don't
probably.
know where they came from at
There's a
all.
shit ton of them though. It tasted fine.
They all taste like Oreo.
I
Listen,
never tasted one.
These people don't understand conglomerates. Nestle just makes all of them and puts a different
Yeah.
name on them. It's the same Oreo. It just doesn't say Oreo on the cookie.
I like how they're just sitting there for our snacks, and everyone's like, "Wow, you can't even afford regular Oreos," and we're like,
Times are tough, man.
"These were free. They just gave them to us. We're not just gonna throw them away." Actually, where
Also,
did those go?
My dad loved
Also,
them.
who cares? They
Yeah,
all taste
they're
the same.
fucking- yeah,
I
it
eat
doesn't
off-brand
matter.
shit all the time. It's the same thing. Not all the time is it the same. Sometimes it does.
Some things are better like
Some
that.
things. Name one.
Cereal.
Cereal is not better off-brand. It tastes the same. It's made by the same company.
Yeah, but it's cheaper, so it tastes better.
Great value cran apple juice. I like it better than the
I don't drink cranberry anything.
Wait, what's that?
Ocean spray.
Ocean spray. Yeah, it's better
I
than
don't
that.
like cranberries because every time I drink, I'm like tart.
Well, cran apple juice isn't that bad.
I fuck with apple juice.
I don't understand why cranberries look so tasty, but they're not tasty at all.
Do they look tasty?
Yeah, they look like
I
cherries.
don't
Kinda.
think I've ever looked at a cranberry and been like
I just want to bite
craving
it.
it.
That's gotta be super tart.
I got it. Yeah, that would be insane.
So tart.
It'd be like
Yeah.
biting a lemon. Even though sometimes I fuck with just biting into a lemon.
I mean, I have lemon
Like a
juice in there,
grapefruit.
pure lemon juice.
Ugh, grapefruit's disgusting.
yeah.
But like if
I
you,
don't mind
like, get a
grapefruit
s-
if you peel all of the skin, like including the ones that hold the little pods.
No, I don't like grapefruit at all. My mom used to eat. She would like slice up grapefruit and eat like. She'd put salt on it and then eat it.
Really, I've heard
Just
sugar
salt
on it.
on a fucking grapefruit wedge. Weird. She ate a lot of weird stuff like that. Of course, my mom like basically lived off of tortilla chips with just shredded cheese all over them, and she microwaved it. And she's like,
I used to do that a lot.
nachos. Or sometimes she'd get fancy and she'd get the scoops and she'd put a little salsa in the scoop and then cover it with cheese. And she's like,
Oh.
gourmet nachos. She ate that shit so often. It was actually the scoops with a little salsa with some cheese on top. That wasn't that bad. I'm
Yeah,
not
that's
gonna,
actually pretty
like
good.
yeah, you bit into it and it was like crunchy and then it was like salsa.
Now I kind of want to do
Wow.
that.
Yeah, you should.
We have
It's
cheese.
not bad.
We just need to go pick up some crackers. We'll probably on the break. We'll run down and get some crackers,
But you have tortillas, don't you?
tortillas. We
You
do
can
have
make your own
tortillas.
tortilla chips.
A goddamn second. Okay. Tortilla
Yeah.
tortilla chip. Mm-hmm. If you took a tortilla and formed it into a giant bowl and baked that bitch, would you just have a giant tortilla chip?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, you would. That's what they do with.
That's a
how
hard
they
shell
do
taco,
it.
my friend.
They do that with like taco salads at Cozumel's.
Are you mind blown?
Yeah, dude. You know what you could do with a giant tortilla
Edible
bowl?
edible bowl.
I like bread bowls.
I do not like bread bowls. You know why? Because every time someone says it, I get excited. I think they're saying Red Bull.
Things your mind does with words sometimes.
Red Bull.
No, but like bread bowls, so Domino's, trashiest thing I might say today, I love their pasta. Domino's makes some good pasta. Chicken Alfredo in a bread bowl with some crusty cheese on top. Fuck me in the butt, brother. It's so good. Do you not like Domino's?
I don't like Domino's.
I don't mind Domino's, but I used to eat it so much that I started to hate it.
I had some bad experiences. It tasted like
Was it
spoiled.
old Domino's or new Domino's?
New Domino's that just got delivered tasted like it was spoiled, and I wanted to throw up. I couldn't eat it.
It's the amount of garlic on it she's referring to.
No,
like,
not that.
just spoiled.
It was like the pepperoni was spoiled or something.
That'd
I
be
got
weird.
a body armor the other day, and it was there was something wrong with it. It
I
tasted
got a-
like I was drinking nail polish. I'm like, is this
Ew.
alcoholic? Like, it tasted like maybe because I know they use fruit juice in it, so like maybe it was like
Fermented.
spoiled. Yeah, fermented. Because I drank, I was like,
Was it seal cracked?
no.
See, I'd got a cheese, like little brick of cheese from Sheets. Opened it up, and the cheese was like light yellow and not like a dark yellow cheddar. I was like, that's weird. I took a bite of it, and I was like, that's mold. And it was very sealed, so I was a little annoyed.
Yeah.
Why didn't you? You could have just like cut off the moldy part and ate the inside.
It was the whole thing.
The whole thing?
The whole
The
thing.
whole thing was like a light
Oh,
yellow.
so it was old
It was
cheese.
turning into blue cheese.
Oh, that's disgusting.
That's fucking gross.
Which
I
is
saw
nasty.
a picture on the interwebs of somebody that got a drumstick, like the ice cream drumsticks, and it had like a whole scorpion tail in it. I'm like, how does that happen?
Well, I
And
was
nobody
disappointed.
notices.
Oh, it would be sad. I got some different kind of cheese in
Would
there.
they do like lick it until like the scorpion tail was exposed? How'd they know?
No, it was like kind of like the scorpion tail was like against the edge. So
Like the waffle cone?
no, like the ice cream part. So like once they bit the chocolate off, you could just see like the belly of a scorpion, and they're like, what the fuck?
In some countries, they eat scorpions, so I guess that's okay.
But in my ice cream,
It could be
that's
good.
like, do you know black pepper has an allowable amount of mouse poop in it?
Yeah, they have
Like
to have
per
a certain
like
amount.
per ton, you're allowed this much.
It's
mouse
the same with milk, pus. They are allowed so much pus and
Blood and
milk.
Say pus?
yeah,
Yes.
blood and pus.
Blood and pus.
I'm never drinking milk again.
They overdo the nipple things with the cows.
Yeah,
Squeezing them too hard, too vigorously.
Yeah, and they get infected.
too often.
So you
or
get
something.
infection in the milk.
There's an allowable amount of infection in milk.
Look it
Well, I
up.
mean, I'm sure that's before it's pasteurized. And
I prefer to get mine local, so it's not from like a big farm like that does that.
I saw a TikTok.
I think
Isn't
that
it illegal to drink raw milk or sell raw milk?
it's not raw, but
Oh, it's not.
Why would it be? Oh,
it's
'cause of the-
pasteurized. But no, I mean from like a smaller farm, like local farm, because you know that they care more.
Well, yeah, but do they? I thought milk had. To,
Where did that go?
I don't know, man. But I thought milk had to be fucking pasteurized and homogenized for you to be able to sell it. Which is basically just run through a really fine screen and boiled. But
Yeah, it's pasteurized. I don't. It's very hard to get raw milk. You'd have to talk to the farmer themselves.
My parents used to get. We knew this family that owned a dairy farm, and they would just go and be like, "Here's $5," and they'd put out like 4 giant glass jars, and it's like all separated and shit. And you're like, ugh, gross. It didn't taste good.
I bet it's good as fuck.
It didn't taste good.
I'm not a big. I had some with a cream line on the front top, and a lot of people like that. I thought it was freaky though.
My dad would like drop a golf ball in it and just like shake that shit up and drink it. And I was like, I literally drank
Like a shaker bottle.
I literally like drank this much of it and shit my entire digestive system out. It was fucking horrible.
Oh.
Because like I'm already a little lactose intolerant, so then you give me pure ass milk. Fuck.
I don't know if I can drink milk straight from a cow's tit like that.
My dad's weird, man.
Like,
Just like straight in your mouth.
Is your dad still alive?
Yeah.
Okay.
Thanks for bringing up my dead mom again.
Well, I never hear about your dad, so I wasn't sure if he was in the picture.
He's not very interesting.
Only half of us here have alive moms.
It's true.
And we're split perfectly down the middle. Yikes.
I think so. Okay, so Heather, you own technically 50% of this property, right?
Probably like 95%. I
95%.
don't do good at sharing.
Even gooder. I mean, like,
I'm just kidding. Yeah, I am 50.
okay, so we'll cut it down the middle 50-50. Tibbs says no Ouija board in your
Okay.
house. Do you say Ouija board?
I don't care.
Talking to our moms. Yeah. Okay, so we're doing the Ouija board. Tibbs gets no
Just
say.
do it in the basement or something.
Well,
Basement?
wait, what?
That's the
Okay.
spookiest
Wait,
place to do
I'll
it.
put a salt line to the entrance of the basement.
We
and
could
then
go
we're
to a
done.
graveyard and do it.
No. Absolutely fucking not.
I want to do a Ouija board.
You don't
so
fuck with
bad.
things you don't understand.
So there's this cemetery.
Do you have one?
No.
Damn.
That one.
There's this cemetery by Punxsy.
You have a carpet.
Well, outside of Punxsy.
Have
And-
Walmart pick up a Ouija board?
Probably. But it's like everybody claims that this cemetery is haunted. It's called Fry Cemetery.
You're shaking the camera against
You
that.
are. But they're like, oh yeah, it's haunted. And I was like, no, it's not. But like just having people tell you something's haunted when you go in, it's automatically creepier. Even if you don't believe it, you're like a little weirded out. The place is fucking freaky, man. We should go there and do it.
I
be
will
down.
have no part of that.
There's a crybaby cemetery down in Knox. It's a
Crybaby Cemetery.
yeah, it had a bunch of babies buried there. It's a real old cemetery in the middle of nowhere, like literally in the middle of nowhere.
That's the way this one is. It's just like woods around it, and
Yeah.
like one fucking punk ass dirt road that goes to it, and there's this little bridge over the creek, and then like
Oh, that's cool.
I'm not saying you can see a lady in a dress on the creek, but like
Probably could.
it certainly looked like it from a distance.
We could go.
I mean, it was nighttime, full moon, it was foggy, so like shadows and stuff, but I was like, that's a bitch right there, and I ran.
I'd run too.
I didn't like it,
I don't fuck with things I don't understand.
but now I like it.
No.
We could go to haunted attractions, haunted places on the podcast.
Are there any in Pennsylvania?
Oh yeah,
I want to go to Centralia.
me too.
What's that?
A place with like the coal fire that's been burning underneath it for
Yeah.
60 years or some shit.
Everybody had to move
Yeah,
because
it's
it's like
completely
super
abandoned.
toxic. Well, it used to be. I think it's a little less
Is it
toxic
warm
now.
there? I feel like the ground would be warm.
I don't know.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
still smoking.
Yeah, some parts there's smoke coming out of the ground.
Yeah.
I
No,
know
there's like
they
just
shut
a fire
off.
burning under it.
They
be
shut
kinda
off the
scary.
highway. They buried the highway, dumped dirt and stuff on it. I don't know
Yeah,
if you can
no,
get into it anymore.
Have to walk, I guess.
Well, I mean, there's still like the highway leading up to it where everybody's graffitied the fuck out
Yeah,
of
that's
it.
what they dumped a bunch of.
Oh, they did?
Yeah, they supposedly dumped loads of dirt and stuff.
There's also, I know there's a haunted tunnel on the turnpike somewhere.
the old turnpike.
Yeah. The old turnpike I hear is fucking wicked. For ghosty stuff. Not that I think ghosts are real, but like I still like being spooked.
Ghosts are definitely real.
Ghosts are definitely not real. Heather.
Oh yes, they are.
No. Aliens are real.
Just
Ghosts
wait.
are
You'll
not.
wake up in the middle of the night. Your mom will be standing at the foot of your bed.
Fine, go make me a grilled cheese, bitch. she used to make them with mayonnaise instead of butter.
What?
No, it was super good. It made it
Interesting.
extra crispy. Not like burnt, but like crunchy, if that makes sense.
It would give it a different flavor too.
Yeah. It's pretty good.
Well, yeah, mayonnaise
We
is
use
like
mayonnaise
oil.
for a lot of weird shit.
Mayonnaise is like an oil. It has
Yeah.
oil on
Yeah, it's
it.
just
so-
oil and
An egg.
An egg.
You ever
so
had a peanut butter and mayonnaise sandwich?
nope.
Fuck.
Don't plan on it.
It's so good, dude.
Dude,
It's so good. So good.
not a big peanut butter fan.
I love peanut butter.
Have you ever had a mayonnaise and mustard sandwich?
I can't even judge that one too hard because I make like a pretzel dip that you just mix like 50% mayonnaise, mustard, and put like chili powder and garlic and onion powder in it. And fucking bake it up real good and then pretzel. I love pretzels. Pretzels are so much better than chips, dude.
Yeah,
Fight me about it.
I'll fight you.
You like chips more than pretzels?
Pretzels taste
Honey wheat pretzel sticks.
okay if they have like a flavor, but regular pretzels, like pretzel rods, they taste like cigars. And I don't like that.
They don't taste like cigars.
Cigar
they
ash.
taste like pretzels.
They taste like cigar or cigarette ash.
As a smoker? No, it doesn't.
They're nasty.
No.
You gotta have something to dip them in. Plain,
No.
plain
I mean,
pretzels
to be
aren't
fair,
gross.
if you just eat straight up pretzels with nothing on them, it like cakes in your teeth, and that's kind of whack. But like other than that, they're the perfect snack.
They taste gross.
No sugar.
You have to have
I'm
something.
not a fan of pretzels.
I like soft pretzels better.
I do too. Soft pretzels are my jam.
With cheese.
Ooh.
I wouldn't even go out of my way to get a soft pretzel.
What?
I
Like,
do.
I wouldn't deny it if it
It's
was
not even
offered
like
to
a
me.
pretzel, really. It's just dough.
It's bread. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it tastes a little different.
does
But you
taste a
have to
little,
have
'cause
like
it's got, like-
cheese with it.
What do they do?
Not stuffed with cheese. Like I want cheese to dip it in because the
Yeah.
stuff stuffed with it is it's different.
And I want like all that big rock salt shit that they put
I don't
on it.
like salt
I want a
like that.
butt ton of that.
I
That way
always
when
wipe it off.
Dip it in my fucking cheese. I get like a cheese salt blast right to the fucking face.
Yeah, I always take a napkin and wipe my pretzels off. I don't like salt like that. That's too much. It ruins
I
it for
love
me.
salt.
I can have a plain pretzel. No
Just
salt.
no
with
salt
cheese.
and cheese.
Yep.
That's weird. How do they get that thick brown bread condom on pretzels? Because it's just bread. What is the outside that makes it so like dark and
Deep fry, maybe? Well, it's, I don't know. Then
Like the
cook
bread,
it,
the
stuff it up somebody's butt,
pretzel
and then toast it.
crust.
yeah, you know, like if you get a loaf of bread, it has like the crust around it, but like a pretzel's got that real thick, fucking dark brown crust.
I think they just
Is it just
continue to
cooked
put
longer?
like butter on it. Like
Oh,
after it's like
that
dried a
makes
little bit, you
sense,
put a little more butter on it, and then it dries again, then more butter. That way, it's turned into a real thick crust.
I just found out recently that bagels, they're just boiled bread.
Boiled
Boiled. I fucking love bagels.
bagels are like discount donuts. They're almost a donut.
No, bagels are better.
They're a little
than donuts.
harder than donuts.
Yeah, bagels are better. Everything bagel, butter, cream cheese, in my
Dog
belly.
shit.
We could have done a bagel or a donut tasting. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. that'd
Okay,
be good.
see, I'm not a huge
we have a
fan of
Dunkin's
donuts.
right-
What is your favorite donut?
My favorite donut?
Everybody's favorite.
I like the powdered sugar with the jelly inside, or
Peanut buttered.
Boston
Oh,
cream.
you both like filled donuts?
Yeah,
butter.
Boston cream is pretty good.
Disgusting.
With chocolate on the outside.
The
Nasty.
what is that donut? Dunkin' Donuts used to have this really good one. It was an apple filled with like an apple crumble type thing on top.
Apple
It
fritter?
Would
was,
that be good?
it was so good, but I haven't had one of those in like 10 years.
Is it an apple fritter?
No,
No.
it was different. It was like an apple pie
I'm kind of
type
basic.
donut, but I like the Boston cream pie. That's
Boston cream pie is much different than Boston cream. Boston cream pie is getting knocked up in Boston. I think Boston cream is just the donut. But I don't like filled donuts. Give me just a Krispy Kreme glazed every day of the week. Just a glaze. You twisted that whole fucking thing.
careful.
You're just so strong.
I want donuts. Go get donuts.
Yeah, but just a classic glaze, not just any glazed donut. It's got to be Krispy Kreme because they get that fucking sugar glaze right.
I kind of want
Think-
soft pretzels now.
Yeah.
Dude, if I literally
baby.
have a tube of frozen soft pretzels in my house this fucking long.
We could have baked them.
Yeah, that's all you do. You just bake them. It has little salt packets. I don't have cheese, but
I think we have
Dollar
cheese.
General has
We
nacho
get the
cheese.
nacho cheese in the can.
I was gonna say, have you seen like those giant cans of nacho cheese you
Oh,
can get
yeah.
at Walmart?
Fuck yeah.
My mom used to buy like 3 of those at a time. This bitch put cheese on everything. Like fucking everything had cheese on it.
We used to do a walking taco bar once in a while.
Oh,
That's
dude,
amazing.
I haven't had a walking taco in forever.
We should do that.
There's so much stuff we should do.
Food.
Yeah. I'm
What do you
getting
put in a
hungry.
walking taco?
Doritos.
Nacho cheese
Of
Doritos.
your favorite flavor.
Cool Ranch.
No, nacho cheese.
Both. I like both. They're both really
That's
good.
not how that works.
And then you put either your chicken taco or your beef taco in there.
Meat,
Chicken.
sour cream, lettuce, tomatoes, onions. Depends on what you want. People put
lost me at
jalapenos. You don't have to. I don't want tomatoes. Don't break my chair.
You lost me at tomato. I don't like tomatoes. They're too
I'm not-
juicy.
Fan,
like
they
tomatoes.
taste weird.
They do taste weird.
Yeah.
I'll dump
they don't
pretty much
really.
anything
They
in
almost
them.
don't have a taste. It's like
Tomato.
Taco sauce.
It tastes like tomato.
You can put taco sauce or salsa on it too. Cheese.
I could get
Lots of
behind like a
cheese.
spicy salsa. I could get behind that. But fucking
What are you doing?
he's throating the mic. I think sometimes when he gets bored, he just puts things in his mouth. Is that something you do, Tibbs?
I'll bite things.
Yeah, I can confirm.
How often is it? Oh, dude, you should get a tattoo of his teeth marks right on your fucking neck.
What if we get divorced? Then I'll have his teeth marks on me
You
forever.
won't know that. I mean, you'll know that, but nobody else will know that. Why are you already planning on divorce? You're not even married
I've
yet.
already divorced him like 20 times and we're not even married.
Why? How? Dream?
No, yeah, sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes he's really mean to me in my dreams.
I hate
and
that shit.
Yeah, it upsets me. So I wake up and I tell him about it.
My girlfriend will do that. She'll wake up and she'll be like, "You cheated on me in my dream." I'm like, "Cool."
Yeah, I've had that happen a few times too. And then I was upset.
Yeah, and then you're mad about it. It was a dream.
But what if your dreams are trying to tell you something? No, I'm just kidding.
You're a weird girl. So
Yeah.
I'm sure you know like dream stuff, right? Like what certain dreams mean. Like I feel like you've dug into dream interpreting a little bit.
A little bit.
What's the one? Do you know? Because there's like a classic, like if your teeth fall out in your dreams, it means something.
Or self-conscious.
I just looked that up not long ago.
I've
'cause
had that one before.
I don't-
That's why I know it.
I had that. I was working somewhere. I don't even. I think it wasn't the jail, but it was like kind of like the jail.
Teeth
But I don't remember. I
fall
was
out
like
in
just
dreams.
fucking killing people because I do that a lot in my dreams. I kill a lot of people in my dreams, and then like.
Jaw tension and clenching during sleep may contribute to dreaming about your teeth.
I do grind
I
my
had-
These are often
Yeah, me
reflective
too.
of
I had a dream that I grinded through my teeth in my sleep, like, and they just shattered. And I was like, I woke up and I'm like,
Yeah, well, like in this dream, I was like, man, I got a loose tooth. That's weird. I thought I already got all my adult teeth, so I went to the bathroom. I like spit it out, and I'm like, oh, I got it. And then like all my teeth just started falling out into the sink, and I'm like bleeding. I'm like, I didn't know what was going on. I woke up. I was like, what the fuck? Why am I
Did you
when I
ever
was
had
a-
the ones where you weren't wearing clothes?
yeah, I
Like
had
you're
that
in
when
a
I was a
public
kid.
place and you're.
I grew out
just
of that very
naked.
quickly because I stopped
Yeah,
caring.
I've had that.
I don't think so.
I think everyone's had that though, like where they went to school and they forgot their pants.
I don't think I've ever had that dream.
Oh, I have.
To be fair, when I was young and like school would have influenced me
I'm
to
going
have a
to
dream
the
like that, I was
Roadhouse.
homeschooled.